Okay, hi, this is a vlog, and I would love to sit here and tell you that this is gonna be a super cheery, awesome, exciting vlog about life and my day and all of that stuff, but this is a little bit different. I just really need to talk, and I don't really have people I can talk to about this. Um, I mean, I have a lot of friends, really, I do. It's not that I'm one of those people that can't function in society or one of those people who doesn't get along with anybody. I'd say I'm probably pretty well liked, but I don't open up to people very easily anymore. I had a really hard summer and a really hard life. I mean, it's not that my hair is staticking beyond belief. Anyway, sorry. Like things have just been difficult, and I learned that I can only trust myself, and that most people don't really want to hear about your problems, and most people don't really care. And if you talk to people about your problems, you're just kind of looked at as somebody who wants attention, or as somebody who can't handle themselves, etc., etc. And I guess I just kind of learned that you need to wear a facade all the time. You need to act happy even when you're not, and that's the kind of girl I've became. And it's really hard sometimes when things are really, really wrong, and I'm at breaking point, and I don't know how to talk to people. Even though I have people who would be willing to be there for me, I never know what to say, and that's life anymore. So here I am writing this retarded blog thing because I just need to talk. Anyway, I'm getting to the point. I'm really upset right now, and the problem is, there's this boy, and I know that's a horrible way to start problems because realistically, I have way bigger problems in my life than a boy. It's silly how much that can affect me and how much it can ever. I don't know. I don't like being one of those girls who whines about boys. Seriously, I don't. But it does get to me. We were dating for a little while, and things just kind of fell apart. We never really talked about it, and it was kind of based on the fact that he was leaving. He's graduating, and we're obviously it's college. It's not high school. Once you graduate, you're on your own. And he's majoring in CGT. And if you want to be good at CGT, you move to California. So he was moving to California after he graduates. And that's kind of the basis of why we weren't together. We stay really close friends and we talk all the time. And it's hard because it's really hard to get over somebody when they're talking to you constantly and acting like you're special, and you start to believe that maybe you actually are special. And then last night he just starts spilling all of this shit to me about how he's getting back with his ex and blah 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 blah, and how he still really likes her and he's gonna fight for her. And I would love to say that I'm a nice enough person that's completely cool and I'm completely happy for him, but I'm not. I'm still a human being and I still have human emotions, and that still really hurts. And of course, I talk to him and I'm being super friendly and I'm helping him talk through it, and I'm all smiles because that's the kind of person I am. I'm the kind of person who will be nice even when I have no reason to be. And in turn, people really step on me. Things like this about like how he completely used me, and I was just rebound girl because I'm only ever rebound girl. And it's hard because that really gets to you after a while. Um, trying to think of how to even say what I'm trying to say. It's hard because not because of this one boy, but because this has been my life. I don't have pretty happy relationships like other girls do. I see people on the sidewalk and they're holding hands and they're happy and they're skipping through fields of flowers. I don't even know anymore, but. And then there's me, and nothing ever works out. And I just get hurt over and over and over again. And, you know, you reach a point where it's like, what did I do to deserve this? What's wrong with me? Because I'm not a bad person, really, I'm not. I mean, I'm a human being, don't get me wrong, and I have my flaws. I have a lot of flaws, but I work really hard to be as nice as humanly possible and to give and not expect in return, and to be there for people, and to have a heart, and to have caring and compassion. And I really genuinely am a decent person, and it's really difficult to have that want to be a good person and also recognize that in being a good person, I don't get much in return. I don't get the respect that I deserve. And you'd think that I could fall in love and things could be happy and things could be lovely, and you can sit there and tell me that in time that's what's going to happen. But when you've had a love life like mine, you start to not believe in it. And I guess maybe part of it is post abuse and post rape. You learn to disconnect yourself from those things. Maybe that's a big part of it. Um, but it's hard. It's very, very hard on me, and sometimes when I'm smiling on the outside, inside, half of me is crying and half of me just wants to scream fuck you. And I'm like running out of words. I must sound so stupid right now. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. Um but that's what it's like. You know, you want so badly to be special and everybody just treats you like shit, and it's infuriating. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't fucking deserve this. I don't deserve any of it. I don't deserve what Eric did. I don't deserve what the boys before him did, and I don't deserve. I've never had a functional relationship, and I don't understand why or what I do to deserve that or any of it. But that's my life, and that's just what happens, and I'd love for that to change, but it's not really going to. And it's hard when you see all these people, they want to shove it in your face that, oh, look at me, look at my happy relationship, look at us, we've been together for 5.5 years, and we're gonna get married and make beautiful babies, and I don't even know, all of that fucking bullshit. And then there's me, and I can't even hold down, like, a boyfriend. I haven't had a boyfriend, like a real, genuine boyfriend, is since February of last year, unless you count Greg. And I'm not counting Greg, because the only time we were in a real legitimate relationship was long distance. And I know that's real and blah 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 blah. But it didn't, I don't even know. And what Greg did to me was so horrible that I don't even want to count it anyway. Even though I love him to death, he's my best friend in the world, but what he did was still wrong. Um, I guess what he did's a big part of why I am who I am too. You know, like when somebody lies to you and cheats on you and you tells you all of these things that aren't even true, and tells you that they never even had real legitimate feelings for you, yeah, it fucks you up as a person. And I would love to say that it doesn't, and I'd love to say that I'm completely okay and healed and all of that stuff. You know, like, that'd be great if I could say that, but I'm not. You know, like, it seriously, like, it leaves a scar and you never really get over it. And all of these things have left a scar, the kind of scar that you never really get over. And I have a lot to give as a person. I mean, I'm not like other girls. I have a really big heart, big personality. I have a good sense of humor. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is, and I know I've said this over and over again, I didn't deserve this. And I just once in my life, I want to know that I'm someone worth fighting for. And no one's ever proved that to me. And that's really hard to come to terms with. And I know this video is getting really long, and I'm sure nobody is actually watching it. I'm sure that these words don't really even matter, but I had to say them. And it's nice to actually say that and get it out of my system because that's something I wouldn't have had a chance to do otherwise. So if you're watching this, I really do appreciate it, and it really does mean the world to me. And thanks, I guess is what I'm saying. If you're watching this and caring at all, um, thanks for letting me talk. I wouldn't have gotten to otherwise. Um, I guess to conclude, all I'm trying to say is it's very hard to keep believing that I'm somebody worth fighting for and worth loving when I've never been shown that level of respect. And I guess I've just got to keep my fingers crossed that one of these days it'll actually happen. And it'll actually be good and it'll be beautiful and I'll understand what everyone's talking about. But until then, I'm pretty bitter. And I guess that's life. And I guess we all have our challenges that we're trying to overcome. This is one of mine. And that's that. And I'll be fine because I always am. But I just had to talk about it. Anyway, I guess that's all. I'm just rambling now. Thank you again for watching this. And I'm rolling out now. So bye. And hopefully today feels better.